game of Pmsl PUBG Mobile SAS League Game Week 7. We have been hosting this for a long time. It's been 1 month. We have started hosting since 6th of March, and we are now till the end of the game, guys. We are at the end, and we can see all the 16 team has joined up, and all the players, some of the players are missing, but we are ready for an engagement. And we can see, guys, a lot of things can be happen in this last match, or we can see a lot of changes in the point table. We wish everyone the same, and if you haven't liked and subscribed the channel, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And I am SasEsports. I will guide you to the final match of this Pmsl game week 7 match 2. We are in Myanmar, so we are ending the game with Myanmar map, and you can see all the flight patterns are from the eastern flank. In Vikendi is was on the western flank. Now is in the eastern flank from the southern side towards the Tora Ahumara area. So both maps giving us both sides of the map, and this will be interesting for a lot of squad. Puto Parasio currently taken by NGC. We can see BMB squad is already there. I will try to come back because they didn't have a good performance in the previous match, as well as bot squad. So let's see how well these teams will try to make the rotation around the compound. Tibet squad is already there, and we can see Doc is also making the rotation. Error is there around the compound. Paragod is also trying to make the rotation. Hawk is already there trying to rotate as well. So you see the rotation currently going on. Marvel squad also making the solo rotation around the compound, and we can see the drop currently. TTR taking the Los Leones. Porto Parasio currently taken by NGC squad. Elza Hart currently taken by TNB. Northern side we can see Campo Militar currently taken by the CT squad. Ella squad, who were the chicken dinner winners, currently moving slower toward the Oasis area, and we can see 4M squad rotating around the RC and the San Martin and the northern side of Zenkiat. We can see Audio squad in the graveyard, but Paragod is currently fighting all around. We can see Kaizen squad taking advantage, and Paragod has been knocked out. With that, we can see one casualty down from the Tibet Axe team early in the game. He was far away from his teammate. He has been caught off by the Pecado by the Kaizen squad, and that will be the end. LJ squad currently taking the second position in the first match. Now trying to battle it out. We can see shots targeted to by the Marvel squad towards the LJ, but not on target till now. We can see the loot is going strong from the Marvel. Deadshot Thought is already there making the rotation towards the southern compound. Grim R is also there on the right hand flank, making sure, and all the teams of Marvels is currently making the rotation to Masera area, as always taken by the one and only BMB squad. The BMB, the Black Mamba squad, is there with PS Vigor. The IGL has now joined us for the game, and we can see Rade OP is already there. Now we can see KI Levio is also making the rotation. The bus trying to loot as much as he can. LJ is there. No squad currently in the southern side of the island area. NGC currently far away from the zone of the first one, has to make the rotation. CT currently safe in Campo Militar, and the Oasis. Let's focus on the champions of the first match. That is Ella Scott. Now Ella Scott currently making the rotation around the Oasis. A lot of loot. We can see Job as is already there with his pumpkin head. Gorka is the top frag guy, is currently making the rotation, making sure he's ready with all the equipment. I think so he has got that Mini 14 and Car 98, I guess. So he's playing Sniper. Asmo is also there making the rotation as well, and we can see 5 bandages, 1 health kit is already there. Assassin is also making the soul rotation, trying to get as maximum loots as he can inside his arsenal so that his engagement, the final battle, will be interesting, guys. But let's see how interesting the team will make it with the new strategy they have come up to win this game. The tournament was all about endurance, team building, and a lot of planning. So all this squad has come a long way to the final zone, all the final stage of this tournament. And let's see who will get the victorious, who will get to the top of the table, who will get the chicken dinner, and who will get that cash prize for today as well. So all of them fighting for their respective objective in this tournament. And we can see Tibet top. So unfortunately we can see two members of Tibet squad currently losing one member dog currently again having that internet connection problem. Dog is already there now. Dog currently trying to make sure he takes advantage, but he is currently making sure he is inside the zone with that as SKS. So he's making the rotation around the compound. He is ready. I think so. He will have some advantage, but let's see how far he will go. Meanwhile, DT Scott is there with Aaron, Momo, Choco, and RES is also making the rotation around the compound. NGC is already there. We can see Grid is making the rotation. Bright is also there around the compound. Mama and Bob is also making a rotation as well. So this all the four players of NGC is going strong at the moment, and they are ready for the engagement. 4M squad is also in the northern side of the compound. We can see 4M squad with the Big Mama, Uncle G, Buddy, and Pew is already there now. Audio squad building can be spectated around the southern side of the compound, but let's see if you can get that power. He has the car 98, I think so. He has the scope. Even SLR is there in buddy, so all with snipers, I think so. Is ready for the engagement. Big Mama is currently making the rotation, but let's see if they can get audio squad who are in the southern sky. We can see Infinite God 99 is having some internet issue. He is not moving or making the rotation. That might be a free kill, but we can see Berlin, Ezo, and Z God. All of them are ready for the engagement. We can see airdrop number one. That is a flare drop has been called on by the Kaizen squad, and we can see it is Om and Groza, which is a very powerful gun in this Miramar map. It is an open desert map, so AWM might be that extra extra armor or extra energy, or that extra gun that is needed, sniper that is needed for the Kaizen squad to get victorious. But let's see how well they will try to loot this around the compound. We can see the drop is currently slowly around the compound. Marvel squad is already also there in the nearest vicinity, I think so. They can see the yellow smoke flaring up around the same vicinity, when this might be interesting as well. So after so we can see we moving around the same compound. The Marvel squad is currently making the rotation, back up by his teammates Thor and Grim are. So we can see a lot of rotation from all different direction. No much not much of engagement at the moment. TNB currently getting their airdrop number 2 on the compound. They are currently all alone, so I think so that will be for them. We have seen MK14 with 120 bullets of 7.62 along with Groza is there with extended mag, a level 3 equipment, and a full med kit is there for the grass X-Men. I think so we'll get that at the moment. Groza has already been taken. MK14 is there for his teammates. He takes MK14 as well, and I think so X-Men is ready for the engagement. Squad is ready for the charging up. This is a very big map, so we can expect a lot of engagement from all different directions. Let's see how well they'll. Era Gorkha is already there on the northern side. We can see Alazin Asmo is already there. Gorkha has made his way to right the water treatment area. LJ Scott is also trying to rotate around the compound with Rex, Deepin, and Johnson trying to move along. We can see Chumas area has been vacated by BMB Scott, and they are trying to make their way inside the compound as well. NGC Bob is trying to make the rotation around the compound. They are trying to see if they can make as a long rotation as they can. DTR is already there. In game is also fighting around the compound. So let's see how well they will try to engage the gameplay as well. We can see 4M squad is trying to make the 4M view is already there, currently making the rotation around the compound. X-Men is already there. City squad is trying to make the rotation. FX week is already there around the other side of the compound as well. So this is an interesting drop. Drop number 4 has been dropped on in the hacienda and water treatment at the mid in between these two areas consists of AUG and 60 bullets. 5.56 with all level 3 equipment. Oh, I think so nobody around the area. So hacienda and San Martins and water treatment area is currently low at the moment, so this will be interesting for the squad, as they are currently choosing the southwestern flank around the compound, and there has been a lot of crowded but no casualty and no squad fight. As of now, we still have 60 teams, and we are inside the game for the 9 minute, guys. Only casualties are from, I think so, Tibet squad, who lost Paragot only in the game like they did in the game match 1. So no team losing any member. They are currently playing safe, making sure they have enough arsenal. They're getting the loot. They're making the strategic uh, strategic rotation as of now, and currently working for each member, so nobody's challenging each other. They're trying to play it safe. They are waiting for the end zone for the final battle, so they have to take the necessary fight only when they have to. Meanwhile, we can see now NGC slowly making their rotation in the Mars general release area. Puya scored from Impala wicket, and Maximus on the northern side is making the rotation, but we can see this rotation or circle in this 4M squad. You can see Oreo and Endgame and NGC Pope is already making the rotation around the compound. DTR is there in Los Leones, and Kaizen squad currently in Picado. They had the drop location in Picado, and they're making sure they are in the same spot, but the rest of the squad is slowly making the rotation as well. No battle, but a very good strategic movement from all the squads. So let's go back to 4M squad. So 4M squad currently Big Mama Uncle G Birdie is already there. Let's focus on bot squad, guys. We haven't focused on bot squad, who didn't had a good start, but they are currently leading the table of this league, and they might be ready. I think so. They had a team talk with the teammates because of the low performance on the previous game. They're trying to get this chicken dinner, make sure that they have secured the position in the top tier of the game. And you can see Gandhiji is already there making the rotation, late rotation, along with Tax, Ziku, and Capone. So I think so they are going for this late rotation safe technique for this match, so that this can secure at least top 3 position. Meanwhile, on the other side, NGC squad, who played very well who are in the top 3 bracket, and they also played perfectly well. They managed to secure third position in the previous gameplay, so they are currently knows that they are also contenders for top title as well. Puya squad also knows that for the rotation, so they're also going for the red rotation. So all the top table teams are playing that slow rotation strategic, not engaging any battle, because they know that if they engage, and if they are not in if they are in the disadvantage area, they might lose their top position. So this is a fight of battle. We can see the adrenaline shots, and Groza is already there for grabs, but the zone has now shifted towards the northern side of the compound, and the rest of the squad that is aboard Puya, DTR, Tibet, and Kaizen squad has to make the rotation, or also with BMB squad. So currently the western flank of the San Martin Hacienda is not is currently vacant, so squad can get the rotation. El Zahar is also there, so let's see how which squad tries to make the rotation. But DT and Tibet squad are currently in the nearest vicinity, and we can see Marvel is currently making the way. Deadshot is currently making his way around the compound. I think so. Now Doc has spotted a small member. Doc is already there with Era trying to make a rotation. They're trying to hold the compound perfectly well, not trying to make an aggressive gameplay as well. Only when they are willing to. Meanwhile, Marvel squad is also rotating around the compound on the same thing. I think so. They have spotted Tibet squad in the nearest shack area. So I think the Doc has been sort of tap shot by Clutch, perfectly on target, manages to get dead shot with that tap shot, but what a Clutch manages to get, and that gives a green signal. Now they're trying to make an aggressive for the Tibet squad. Now Tibet squad are in danger. This might be the first squad to get wiped out, but unless Hawk, who is a very top fragger in the previous game, he tries to do some amazing clutch for his teammates, but he manages to get one knock. Now that is already putting disadvantage to Marvel squad. Now we can see Hawk slowly making random pre-fire towards the Thor not making any move. As we can see shots are being targeted. Oh, another knock. Thor has been knocked down. This is a 2v2 situation. Clutch has been knocked down. Hawk is already there now. Clutch versus Hawk going on at the moment, but anything that can happen, that is of course. But what a, oh my god, Clutch gameplay by Clutch. Clutch has been knocked down. Deadshot has been knocked down. 3v1 situation. Doc is going for the revive. Doc trying to push in at the moment. He's having some internet issues. He tries to revive his teammate as much as he can. Let's see Error if he can get that revive on Error on time. That will be on. Now Grima is slowly making his way inside the compound, trying to revive one of his teammates. Deadshot is also slowly making his way inside to Grima. The Marvel squad, who had that first knock was Doc, who had an advantage, but 3 push. What a clutch by the member of Tibet squad. Hawk manages to hold of his teammate. Clutch will be finished. Deadshot, I think so, will be revived on target. So it's a 3v2 situation currently. Tibet squad has overturned the battle around the compound. Now another battle going on around the compound is that of Kaizen squad versus TNB. Now TNB versus Kaizen. Fistov is the lone survivor at the moment. Fistov is trying to run away as much as he can. He has been knocked out. Now we can see Gunner is the lone survivor. He's currently hiding behind the bus. But let's see TNB will try to make an aggressive gameplay or not. He's trying to revive. You can see flanking from the right is flanker as well. Maxboy is trying to revive. Shots are being targeted, and that is up. Flanker destroys the bus and he manages to finish off his terminal. Now on the other side, the CT Vigilant takes advantage. Vigilant trying to take advantage of and try to third party. The members of TNB grenades are being launched on, but not on target. Vigilant currently having boulder for the cover, a perfect boulder, but TNB squad currently finished Kaizen squad, and that will be the end of Kaizen squad in Pmsl. That will be the last performance of Kaizen squad in Pmsl for this kind of PM4M squad. But I don't know, again TNB squad is trying to finish off the member, but we can see now BM 4M squad versus NGC going strong very at the moment. Pew has been knocked on. Pew is trying to drop down. He's trying to make sure he gets the revive. He's making a strategic jump. Yes, and I think so. Gabe Mama is there for the revive. Now NGC squad has to play perfectly well. Greed is already trying to jump up. He's trying to make sure has all the possibilities. But we can see airdrop number 6 has been called on. MK14 with Orc is already there for the grabs. Meanwhile, rest of the 4M squad is getting their fixment tricks. But I think the 4X is currently revived his teammates a few, and I think so Big Mama and rest. So it's a 2v2 pincer technique currently going on. CT versus TNB going strong around the compound as well. You can see our CT squad currently 2 members already down. Vigilant is the lone survivor, guys. TNB squad is also trying to force in. Meanwhile, all the other squad, we can see the battle is still going strong, and we can see your mom loves you me. He's currently making the rotation around the flankers, trying to flank in, trying to push in towards another squad. Now TNB squad is trying to make the rotation around the compound. Your mom has been knocked out, and we can see now Vigilance is alone. So City squad not having a good start with the PMSL straight, but oh my god, City has been finished. Vigilant manages to get flanker, but Ryzen was there for the perfect cover, and with that, 2 squad has been knocked down by the member of TNB squad, and we can see TNB squad manages to finish out 2 members of Kaizen. Meanwhile, the side of NGC is battling out with 4M on the compound. We can see another battle going on around the compound. Squad number 6 is currently battling. Oreo squad is currently battling with Endgame. Now Endgame manages to finish Oreo game, and that will be the last performance of Oreo as well. Thank you to Team Oreo squad, and let's see who we like to thank you CT squad, Kaizen squad, and Oreo squad for battling, or VIP squad for battling for PMS. That will be the last performance for PMS, and I would like to thank all the participants of this squad joining us for PMSL 2021. Hope to see you in future. But you had a very long and a very good journey and in this league, so thank you all for participating. Meanwhile, we can see now NGC Bob is trying to rotate as well. Mama has already finished her. So Mama, the top player of NGC, has already finished, and this gives a scare to NGC guys at the moment, because 4M has currently taken advantage. Uncle G makes a long jump with that buggy, trying to make sure now Uncle G is trying to fight into us. Bob is there versus Uncle G. Uncle G has been finished up. Buddy is the lone survivor. Uncle G made that long jump trying to finish off on 1 member, but let's see, Buddy can get right on Tiger Priorities. Uncle G has still knocked out. Bob is trying to make the rotation. Bob is trying to pre-fire at the moment. Greed is already the grenade right on target, but Greed manages to get perfectly towards 4M Body, and with that we can see NGC guys currently finishing off 4M, and we like to thank 4M squad as well. They had a very good run in this tournament, and thank you all the participating players of 4M for this map. But that will be the end of the performance of 4M in this PMSL 2021. So we're down to now 12 teams participating in the tournament. We can see rest of the squad slowly making their way inside the compound. LJ squad is already there making a long rotation around the compound. We can see LJ Johnson, Deepin Rex is already there around the long side. We can see Bond squad making the slow entry inside the compound with Ziku, Gandhiji, Capone is already there. NGC having a disadvantage, but all the 4 kills inside the backpack. Mama losing early in the game has been a very pain in the team moving forward, but the rest of the team is also ready. Now we can see end game currently finishing off Oreo squad, now battling off BNB squad. We can see end game firing shots to a BNB but not on target. Radhe OP currently all on trying to find, but Fireboy is already there. Radhe Boy is in open, and this is a very tough situation for BNB. Radhe OP currently hiding behind the boulder, perfectly safe at the moment. Endgame has to make his entry. He's trying to take a high reach advantage. Not Seiko is already there. Where Scarlet has been finished, but 4 kills already there. Drop is slowly dropping down around the compound in the Hacienda de Patron area. We can see M249, which is a very powerful gun in the close contact situation, can finish off. A squad is always there. Ella squad is also playing perfectly slow. We still have 12 teams joining us for the battle, and this might be interesting. All the top 3 teams is already there battling out. We can see Tibet making a low entry, or with all 3 surviving players. Hawk Dog Error is already there inside the game, and we can see now Marvel squad losing all the 3 players, but Grim R is there and to make sure this team survives till the end. So 12 teams surviving. Team number 12 is Marvel Grim R, and we can see endgame now slowly closing on towards the Marvel squad. Marvel Grim R is hiding behind his L-shape bunker at the moment, but let's see how long. But meanwhile, we can see endgame not knowing the position of Marvel at the moment is currently has to make the rotation, but Grim Radhe OP is already there around the compound, making sure he's ready for the engagement. Now let's see how Fireboy, which the Lil Guru has been spotted by Fireboy trying to tap in shot towards the opponent, but we can see PS Vigor is also there coming for the backup with that buggy around the compound, and Radhe OP the IGL is also ready for the engagement. The zone will shrink after a few seconds by, and we can see now zone number 3 will shrink on, and let's see how the battle will go. Slowly the zone is battling around the compound. We can see shots are being targeted. Pierce Vigo makes his end, but he drops down towards the other side of the compound, not taking advantage of that worker, but the perfect cover taken by the PS Vigo. End game guys couldn't take any advantage, but now Grim R is trying to backstrap a member of Marvel at the moment. Let's see if he gets in time, but Tenga knows that there is an opponent in the nearest compound. Now Grima, that is a risky move by Grima. Endgame Tenga is the North Seeker is already trying to 2v1 against Marvel Grima. Fireboy is trying to figure out BNB squad at the moment. Monotop grenades is launched from both the target, but not on target currently. Another grenade and flashbang shots towards North Seeker. Monotop is already there. North Seeker trying to flank him, but he's not confident enough to make that move at the moment. But let's see how the rest of the teams will fall. On the other teams are going a rotation at the moment. Grima is already there, making sure he's ready. North Seeker is trying to make another. Marvel Grima has tried to finish off with that card, and we can see North Seeker endgame playing perfectly well at the battle. With that, we come to an end for the Marvel squad in this PMSL tournament. We'd like to thank all the Marvel team and its teammates for participating for the PMSL 2021. Hope to see you soon again, but that will be the end performance for the Marvel squad in PMSL 2021. So with that, we come to an end to the Fireboy for endgame squad. And endgame squad making the rotation as well. The zone has shifted towards the northern side. The battle is still going strong. Endgame playing perfectly well inside, not having a good start in the previous game, but what a start they are having with all 3 players surviving. They have 5 kills under the back by X-Men. Now TNB squad Ryzen has been knocked on. We can see Ella squad is there in the nearest vicinity. NGC making the rotation as well. Shots are being fired. Maxman trying to help his teammate, but I don't think so. Ryzen will be revived on time. Fanker is trying to make sure he is there. NGC is already there inside the compound trying to make sure that he gets the revive, but I don't think so any revive is coming. Oh no, we can see, sorry, my bad. Flanker is there alright on target trying to revive, and Ryzen has been revived on time. LJ squad is currently making a long rotation deep in with a long grenade trying to throw towards TNB guys, but he knows that there's another squad in nearest which are being targeted. Currently, TNB squad are in danger because they are being third party from both sides of the compound. They are stuck in between, and this is a very tough situation. Now, endgame is X-Men is throwing smoke around the compound, making sure he's back. The rest of the teammates, Flanker Ryzen is also trying to flank back, but Flanker has been got by Greed. Greed manages to secure one drop. Now he's trying to throw shots towards TNB flanker as well, but I think so. Rise is same. He's trying to throw. He's trying to tap in shot towards the member. He's trying to see if any rotation is going on. But as you can see, Grit with 2 kills. Tibet is also there in the nearest compound, and we can see being bot squad is also there. So this is a long rotation making currently breaking around the compound, and let's see how the squad will fare. Flanker is already there currently, and we can see one more squad has been doing flanker, Ryzen and X-Men is there now. TNB squad and decent, surrounded by all the teammates, all the opponents from all different directions. They are at the center, and they have to make a move and make sure they have to secure the top position. Flanker, I think so, is low on health. He's securing all the trap shot, but the faker is contracted this time. We can see on the other side now, bot squad is also making their entry, trying to shot in towards the opponent who's making a rotation. A Puya squad is a late squad that is entering rotation, and this might be interesting because this is a top 3 squad now who's securing in the nearest vicinity, and whoever tries to engage, that will be the end. Now let's see top 3 position around the same compound. This is interesting battle currently going on. Bot squad is the Puya squad is also there. PS Vigor has been killed off the zone. TNB squad is already there along with LR squad and LJ squad. So this is an interesting gameplay currently going around the compound. Maximus is already the shots running out from all different Rex manages to get Tibet error. Oh my god, Tibet squad versus and the squad error has been finished off with that. I think so Tibet squad has been out of the game, and with that we like to thank Tibet squad for the performance and for all the joining us for Pmsl. But that will be the end. Meanwhile we can see Tibet, oh sorry, Tibet Hawk is still surviving. I think so end game. Did we lose any guys in Marvel? 4M City, sorry. No lose of opponent as or not. 10 squad. BNB Radhe OP has been formed. BNB squad has been finished off of the game, and that was the end. We like to thank BNB squad as well. But what an engagement currently. We can see, guys, you can see the battle between all top 3 squad in the nearest vicinity. We can see NG squad is already there. Endgame is there along with bot squad. Endgame currently around the rose. Unfortunately losing a lot of a fireboy trying to revive Tenga will be revived, but he has been surrounded from different direction. We can see grenades being launched on our target. What a grenade by NGC, right on target, manages to get end game fireboy right on target, and with that we can see NGC squad has been finished. Meanwhile we can see bot squad is already there. Tibet Dog manages to get Rex at the moment. Rex has been knocked on. Fights breaking out from all different races. LJ squad now losing a players. TTR is there also the compound. Ella Scott currently playing safe at the moment. Deepin has been knocked down. Johnson low on fire shot from all different directions, but he has to revive now. Johnson making sure he hides behind a smoke cover, has to be put right on target. GTR losing away. Gandhiji is trying to fire on. We can see Choco and Momo has been done. Iran is already there. 5 broken on. NGC currently fighting with X-Men. X-Men has been finished off, and we can, I think so, that will be the end of Endgame as well. Thank you Endgame for participating in this Pmsl 2021. Meanwhile you can see TNB losing. Ryzen is already there. He's trying to throw away all the grenades and equipments because the zone is slowly shrinking and all the squad has to make the rotation. Now this is a top spot for NGC, guys, because NGC now has to make the already getting 8 kills, making his main Bob. Gandhiji manages to get Bob as well. Gandhiji now knocking off another member. Oh my god, bot squad killing off players, and this is securing a lot of kills. Let's see, Gandhiji has to make his entry. Now NGC guys are there. Pride has been knocked off the zone. Greed is the lone survivor at the moment. Greed has to make his entry. He doesn't have to revive, but I think so he's right on target. Both will be revived on target. NGC Ryzen is from behind trying to make sure. So they're making sure Hawk manages to get knocked out by the zone. A lot of engagement. Momo, I think so all of the members has been killed, but we can see the battle currently going start. TNB Rising making that late entry inside the zone. Puya is already there. Mompa manages to get beat. Text Puya trying to battling out at the moment. Puya squad currently battling out around the compound. NGC manages to secure 2 players, but Pride, Greed and Bob is there. The troop assaulter still survives at the end. Meanwhile, our 2 members of Pride have been done. Gandhiji, who played perfectly, manages to get Bob, but couldn't finish on target. Now we can see all 4 survives from bot squad as well, but no kill as of now, which is very important. Puya now, Puya versus NGC can go any moment, but we can see NGC now. Maximus trying to fight out at the moment. Wicked Maximus is already there. Shots are being targeted now. NGC Greed is low on health, 1 HP surviving. Reaper is slowly making his entry inside the game. God Reaper has been finished up. Goop is already there, securing kill. Maximus Bob has already been killed on, but this is a tough situation for NGC making the rotation. Grenade perfectly on target. Greed tries to revive, but right on target. Greed has been revived, and this gives opportunity for Bob to get revived. But what a grenade. Now we can see Ella Deepin manages to finish off Ella Zin at the moment. Maximum has to make their entry, but Bob is already the maximum gives this gives opportunity for wicket to get revived on target, and I think so revive is going strong at the moment. Bot squad is currently making their entry inside the game. No kills as of now for bot squad making the late entry inside the game. Grenades are being launched on the GTR race is already there. Let's see if this goes on target. Monotov has been launched on vehicles has been destroyed, but NGC squad now in danger. Bob is first KT making sure he's entering inside the safe zone. But what a battle going on. We can see Great has been finished off. Bob is trying to finish off as much as he can. This is a battle for top position as well. But Bob currently trying to have the hell kit. He's trying to survive as much as he can. Johnson is already there. What a gameplay. But unfortunately NGC guys didn't survive. The bot squad is already there. Still fighting for the side of the last zone. Guys, a lot of squad in this game. We can see Scott Tibet bot is already going on. Oh my god, RES with the MK14 auto connect trying to battling or trying to finish up, but oh my god, bot squad tax gets right on target, manages to finish off the member of DTR squad, and with that we come to an end of DTR squad making a rotation as of now. Dax is already there with one kill. All the teammates has to survive. Soko is surviving, trying to throw away grenade as much as can, dealing to Riziko has been knocked out, but let's see if Dax can get that revive. Reviving slowly his teammates. Dax is reviving Gandhiji Capone as well. So this giving opportunity. 5 teams survives. We can see LJ Asmo is the lone survivor of Ella Scott, but I think so LJ Johnson is already there. So Ella Scott and LJ Scott still survive. 5 teams still surviving, but the rest of the teams did not compete. TNB, Marvel, Kaizen, NGC, Endgame, Puya. We'd like to thank all the squad for coming and participating for Pmsl 2021, and hope to see you soon. But now we can see now all the 5 teams surviving in the end. Ella Asmo is already there. DTR squad is also making the rotation along with Gandhiji. Unfortunately, Puya squad didn't make it, so that is a top support Puya squad as well. But let's see, Ella Scott is there on the complemento size making the rotation. DT Scott is already there. LJ Scott also making the low entry inside the core. Meanwhile, Scott number 9 Tibet bot is making the strong, very healthy inside the center position of the zone. Now rest of the team has trying to cover this shack as well, trying to take cover. Asmo manages to sky, but Ella Asmo has been finished now. Mentosa has been knocked on by Johnson. Will be Ella Asmo will be finished by LJ Scott. Now LJ Scott taking the lead. 2 players still surviving, but DTR and Tax is already the Gandhi is already Capone is already made his entry inside the compound as well. We can see DTR also holding the compound perfectly well. We can see Capone is already there. Gandhiji is trying to revive his team, and Gandhiji Tax will be revived on target. Gandhiji is already there. Capone is already there. Johnson manages to get saves on target. Now Deepin is making the low entry inside the game. He's trying to boost up with that health kit, and with that we come. Let's see how the interesting the battle will go. Now we can see LJ Johnson is trying to revive. Grenades is being cooked by Johnson. LJ Scott not cracking under the pressure, trying to make sure he's playing perfectly well. Deep in with the grenade. Johnson, oh my god, what a gameplay by LJ Scott. Deep in was distracting, but the grenade was right on string inside the triangle. Spraying towards the member of LG. Deep in manages to get a member of Tibet bot right on target. Now LJ holding the compound perfectly well. Oh my god, they are stepping up in this final match of this tournament. LJ Scott playing perfectly well, and now we can see bot Scott is already there battling out with the players of GTR. LJ Scott is there. Let's see how the battle will go. The battle is going very strong. Both teams are exchanging all the Molotov and grenade at the moment. Tax is making sure he's ready. Capone manages to get Momo right on target, and the rest of the team is trying to make the Momo. Grenade is already the Choco, but manages to secure his movement slowly inside the side. Now we can see Johnson is also Deepin is already there. Choco's motivation has been spotted. Deepin has been knocked down by Choco. Choco lost and taken. Johnson goes perfectly, and this is the movement of now Bot Scott trying to make the rotation around the compound. Bot Scott currently holding the compound perfectly well. Let's see if they can try to 3v1 situation. They know that there's 2 players surviving. So sorry. Yes, it's a 3v2 situation. Deepin will be slowly making his way inside the zone now. Deepin is not giving away information, and what an entry. Now that will give perfect time for Johnson to make his entry inside the game. Now I think so Johnson will get the revive on target, but he is giving away the glitch, and his location is already there. Now T bot team is slowly securing his position, making sure he makes that entry inside. The shots are being trying to fight randomly, but there is no Johnson is on the other team. Johnson is trying to make his movement, but no battle as of now. What an intense battle going on for the final stage of this Pmsl 2021. As you can see guys, BNB tax is already there. Deepin is holding the compound. We can see the drone view of this a warehouse area, and we can see 3v2 situation perfectly. LJ Scott playing perfectly well at the moment. Tax is already there. Capone is also making a load entry. What a game is turning out around the moment. Deepin is making the sole entry. We can see Gandhiji with that MK14 trying to make the run. Deepin is low on health. Deepin has been caught or finished off. We can see Johnson trying to find out Johnson, but Johnson is trying to make it 1v3 situation. Unfortunate.